Alright, hello, it's Josh with Logic Chronicles, and now we're going to actually start making quests now. Alright, last time we just kind of get this working, so if everything works well, this interface should just be firing off an event that lets you know, these sort of things happened in the world, and here's all the information that is probably relevant for that event that happened. Alright? Now, we just got to step back and talk real quick about just general quest design in general, okay? I'm going to try to leave a video in the description that will talk a little more about this, but the general concept is generally, in games, you'll tend to find that there's just a handful of tasks that you're going to do over and over again. And in some sort of way, shape, or form, you're going to have these tasks, maybe one or two extra, who knows, depending on how you clump things together or not. But generally, there's just these kind of tasks, and what you do is you kind of clump them together in ways that make it not feel monotonous and kind of make it feel interesting and try to give the quest meaning. You try to put lore in there to try to figure out how to make it seem like the world is alive and all this and that, right? So what we did here, right, with this interface, I try to boil things down so this is everything that might be important in the game, and to some degree. You're going to need to know when you talk to NPCs. You're going to need to know when something changes, like opening doors, closing doors, dropping something, or inventory stuff. These are basically the basic stuff that I figured. If you have at least this, you can get a lot of mileage out of it if you can think about it a certain way, alright? And the whole idea now is, with this testing, I'm going to show you how we can kind of take that sort of idea and bring it in and make it do something, alright? So there won't be any journal yet, because next tutorial, or next video, I will actually work on, actually show you how to set up the journal that I have here. But right now, we're just going to have it just very basic, just printing out things, okay? So in here, what I said last time was just going to have it so, alright, you come over here, you kill one of these, you got to go over here and get to the safe house, right here, and then you go back over here, kill some more, and then go back to the safe house, probably. Something like that, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, those are the basic tasks that you're going to be doing. So how we're going to do this, well, I'm going to get the index. Let's say quest index. Alright, so at index 0, what we should be doing is, we should be going and killing something. Okay? We should be killing something. And I'll say, switch on int. Because we're going to have, this is going to happen a couple times. Okay? We're going to do this not once, but twice. We're going to go out kill something once, and we're going to go out kill something again. Okay? So on the first time, excuse me. On the first time, we want to be able to, what I want to do is I want to cast here, the actor taking damage. Say cast. Just so we can filter this out. I'm trying to say, dummy actor. Could do this here. Alright. Now we have this. Within this dummy actor, we should have had a variable called name. It should be exposed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here and say get name. So if it takes damage, we're going to check, does this equal, I'm going to come here, or actually I'm going to add something to this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set visible. This is in the dummy. I'm going to take the component here, or the mesh, set visible. It's going to be invisible, and then set collisions. We'll say sets set collision enable. We'll say disable. We'll say collision, no collisions, and then we're gonna say delay. Oh, sorry, after this we'll say delay. Actually, we'll use this delay right here. Say delay, and we'll say for 5 seconds. I'm gonna spawn actor from class, and then what we'll do is we'll get transforms. And we will always spawn ignore collisions. And then we'll say dummy. I'm going to set name because this might be important. Nah, actually it's not going to be that important. And then just delay. This way it'll just kind of respawn to the world. Alright. So now I'm going to come over here and hit play. Okay. There we go. Now when I come over here and hit play with this thing, It died. If I wait a bit, it should have respawned. There we go. See, it respawned. It doesn't have the material, but it respawned. If I hit that one again, there we go, it respawned. So that'll be the idea, right? So now what I'm going to do is, okay, so I want to kill some of these. Now, how many of them should I be killing? Alright, I'm going to just put an arbitrary number here. I'm going to put one gather index. Or, not that one yet. We'll go over here to the maximum. Under statics, maximum gather index right here. Under first index, we'll say you got to kill 2 of them. Okay? Quest name, that's not important right now. But it needs to kill 2 of them. Alright. Let's gather, that's fine. Alright. So now that we have that, we want to say we want to say branch. Is it dead? Now if this is true, sets gather index, was it progress? No, I forgot what I named this thing. I'm doing that so much. Gather. We'll say change. That's the one we want. Right here. So this one is going to actually add it. Yes. To whatever's there. So we're going to take index 0. Because right here under this, index 0, we need 2. We're going to add 1 because we killed one guy. Okay, and then we'll use that function. We'll say gather checkpoint index, and we'll make index 0, and we'll say print complete. I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna come here. I'm just not in there. Come here and say print, and we'll say get gather info, and for index 0, I'm just gonna print out the progress, so we can just see that. And I'm gonna let this be green. Okay. So now if we come back here, nothing really should change per se, other than the fact that it's just gonna keep count for that. Okay, let's check out what went wrong here. This index would be 0. Let's say print failed cast. Alright. Oh, it's actor taking damage, that's why. Sorry about that. Okay. There's 1. There's 2, complete. See that? Alright. So now we have that. What I'm going to do is I want to complete index 1. Now what I want to do is I want to say, okay, increment index. This do1 should be regular one should be fine for this, because it'll just do that. And then next time we'll just come over here and say print. We'll say index 2. Or it should be 1. Because it's at index 0, it'll go through right here is what we're looking at. Yeah, it's gonna increment the gather index because we're on index 0. Right. So now if I do this, hit play. That's 1. That's 2. It's complete. Now if I try to do this again, it's on the next index. It's not gonna do anything else. So if I kill this, it's not gonna change anything really important. Well, that's good. Now what we want to do is we want to go run over to that door. And we'll come over here and we'll say cast to door. And what I'm going to... And we need the index. So we'll say switch again. And for this one, we're going to bring it out to 3. Alright. Now we just gotta go over. We gotta go on index 1 because this is the first index. I'm actually gonna delete this now. we're doing this task on the first index right here. All right, that's the first index. Now what I gotta do is say, okay, on the second time, is it a door? We got a door. Second time. All right. Now that we're here, I want to say print door reached, and then increments index do once. So now we should do this, and then if I come down here and say print, we'll say door wrong index. Actually, I'm gonna put this right here already, because essentially what we're gonna do is we're gonna go kill something, go to the door, kill something, come back to the door. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. So for that first index, we want to do that. But down here, on the other hand, we'll say print. Let's say kill wrong index. Okay. So now if I play this, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to come over here. Now, if I go to the door right here, it's going to tell me the wrong index. It's not going to do anything important. Okay. But if I come here, kill it once. Okay. Now if I kill it twice. Now if I come back, now it's reached. Now it's wrong index 10. You see that? That's the general idea. You know, hope this is kind of, you see where this is going here. It might be a little bit boring, but that's, you know, we'll make it look interesting after in a second. But so we got that. Now what we gotta do is we gotta say, okay, I'm just gonna copy all of this right up here. Now instead of okay, throw that right there. Now instead of that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come here. I'm going to set this to gather 1, and I want to get gather 1. Okay. And what I'll do is I'll come over here, max gather. We'll create 1. Okay, so we're going to have to do 1 and then do that. So we'll say 2, 0, and 1. And we'll say now we got to kill all 4. Or I think it was all 4. However many it is, we just got to kill that many. Okay. And then once that's done, then it'll complete index 2, and we will that should have been 0 up here, and now this should be 1. Complete. No, that should be 2. Yeah, that should be 2 now. And we're gonna increment it, and now we gotta get back to the door. And then we'll say print quest complete. And then set quest status. Set quest status to complete. If I come over here, I'm actually going to set this from inactive to in progress, just because. Now if I hit play, if I do this out, come over here to this thing. Okay, that's one's killed. Second one's killed. Now if I come over here, open the door. Alright, door reached. I gotta come back over here. And I gotta do this. Index 2 complete. Oh wait, no, not yet. Hold up. So if I do it again. I think I might have messed this up. Hold up. Let's see if I go back over here to the door. Alright, so quest complete. I don't remember if I actually got the correct number I was looking for or not. I don't remember that. Let me see, how much did I need? I need at least 4. So I believe it did that correctly. Let me just switch it to 1 and then we'll say 2. We'll say 0. I'm going to leave this right here so you can actually see the problem. Alright. 1. Yeah, 2. So you can actually see the problem, alright? Say 1. Just make this quick. Now, if I come over here, right? If I kill this guy. Alright, that's complete. I come over here. Try to open that door. That's good. Now, if I come back over here. Now, you see how it has that quest index error? That's what you want to do. Because you see how easy it is for this just to mess up and say, okay, well, I couldn't find index 1, but there's an index 2. So now I'm going to come here and change this. We'll change this to 2. We'll change this to 2. Now playing this out. Go over and kill that guy. Okay, now I'm going to go reach the door. Boom. Now I'm going to come back. I think I know what the problem is here. Wrong one. This one. Alright. So this should have been... Is dead. Is dead. Right here. That should be 2. There we go. That should be 2 for the printout. But you see the idea. This is sort of the idea. Now, we have the basic concept of the quest. The tasks that you're going to be doing is basically done. All we got to do is you just got to insert some journal entries in different places. Alright? But there's really no point of doing that yet until we actually have a whole display system so you can actually see what it is you're doing. Alright? So the next video we'll do that. We'll just, I'll go through all the widgets that are associated with this. It's not too bad. Some of these should be renamed because I put horrible names on these. I'll probably change it in the next video or something like that while we're doing it. But I'll show you through all these widgets and show you how it's all working. All right. See you next time.